I'm so tired from Beyonce, but let's talk about the Supreme Court, I guess. I barely have my voice. There's going to be a lot of TikToks that are going to be coming out talking about the fact that the liberal SCOTUS justices sided with the Republicans today in a very, very big deal decision about Trump's ability to reorganize and shrink the federal government. A lot of people are, going to say this is a pure example of how all of the Supreme Court justices are bought and sold, since the only justice that dissented was Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. But let's take a second to actually talk about why the liberal Supreme Court justices sided with the conservative justices and how that's actually a legal tactic to try to constrain the conservative justices from unleashing hellfire on us. When the Supreme Court hands down a decision, it's not just about who wins the case. What is said in the majority opinion, it becomes precedent. And that is really, really important, because that means that future courts, lower courts, and politicians can cite that language to justify new laws, new rulings, new attacks, new violations, right? So sometimes a liberal justice will vote with conservative justices to try to actually provide constraint because they have input on what goes into the decision. So as crazy as these decisions are, and as crazy as the language that is being used in the conservative opinions, the majority opinions are, when there are liberal judges that are, justices that are siding with the conservatives, it is their attempt to try to constrain them, and it's the only thing that they can do.